Hey, Tony. Hey, welcome in, guys. This is I'm home. Yeah, thanks, Fred and Froggy. I'm sort of home for a short time, so I thought I'd just hop on. I haven't done a live on this station, on this channel for a while. So, do they ever fight? They sure do, mate. They sure do. They get out come the claws, and they all want their piece of candy. But yeah, so let me um, let me just let this. Just gonna let this go for a little bit, and then we'll open up the panel. So they are cute. I've almost got them eating out of my hand. There's a few of them that will come very, very close, but it has to be on the ground before they take it off me. So, but I can sit right next to them while they eat, but they're not too sure. So, slowly educating a few of them that I'm not going to kill them. So, here comes another one just jumping over the back fence there. Well, not the back fence, the retaining wall. And I've got to get better lighting as well. So, you can hear the one behind him. Hey, Grubby. Traveller Merton and Sue. Survival Gardening 2022. Yeah, it's a paddy melon, a Tasmanian one. A smaller version of just a bit next size down from a wallaby. But as you can see in the pouch there, it has a baby in the pouch. This one. An old man King Homestead, hello. Welcome in. Yeah, these are nightly visitors to the backyard here. They've been keeping the lawn pretty well, the grass pretty well maintained. They just won't eat the weeds. They just like the sweet taste of the grass. Anyway, we'll just hey, Belt Loop, welcome in, brother. Got the afternoon off, very short time. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do this. Go back to there. And I'll go back to over here. Put him on pause. And yeah, how is everyone going out there? I'll and I'll paste. I'm out of practice. Yeah, so if anyone wants to come up for a chat for an hour or so, it's a beautiful sunny day. I've been driving around the island in the little red convertible, doing a Magnum, having a great old time. Yeah.
Sup, see, or should I say, "Good day, mate"? Good day,
Yeah.
mate.
How are we, brother? How's the audio? Is it right, or have I got to change something? Let me just have a quick look. How's things, mate? Are you not home, obviously?
No, not at the house. I am actually at work, but I'm on the ground. So what's up, Tony? Good to see you, brother.
You too.
No. Plus, I don't think anybody knows to. Well, ain't nothing exactly being broadcast here on from my whatever. So
No, mate. Just take
I
it.
could
Yeah.
even go. Woo-hoo.
How's
By the way,
is today election day, or is that tomorrow for you blokes?
Today.
I think it's today. Sub Survival Guard 2022.
A nice
Super
fat
survival.
coyote crossing the highway this morning, though, in the snow. Yeah, well, if he's fat, he's getting plenty of food. But,
Well, you don't have coyotes down there. They probably chase them.
yeah, well, dingoes. We got dingoes. They're a native wild dog.
Sup, Drunken Chef. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, no, I've just got a couple of hours off this afternoon from where I've been working, and I just thought, you know what, I'll just pop on and give this channel a bit of a live. I haven't done a live here for a while, so on this channel. So I'm probably stepping on people's toes. I do not know, but I just thought, you know what, I've got an hour or so to spare. It's now or never.
Sup, Big Matt.
Hey, Big
Good
Matt.
to see you, brother.
Hey, Big Matt.
How's life with you, Tony?
Cold. Very cold.
White shirt. Look at this. Suntan.
I know. I'd probably zip mine up a little bit more.
Yeah, man. She's blue sky, sunshine. About the computer's saying 19 degrees, but that can't be right. It's about 24, easy. Maybe even
It's
hotter.
close to 2 probably for me.
Wow.
Sup, Jay Strifter.
Well, that's the thing with cold, mate. You can always
I'm sure you might hear the background noise I got going. That's the wife running the propane heater in the motorhome because I'm right under it. It is a good hand warmer.
Oh, mate.
What is the temperature over there, Tony?
Current temperature is 37.
Ooh, that's cold.
It'll get down to about what Jay said, 28 tonight, I think, is what our low is supposed to be.
Hey, Jace Drifter, welcome in. It's 28 in Melbourne. Yeah, mate, I'm over in Tasmania, and it's got to be 24, but the computer here is telling me it's 19, but I never believe the computer anymore.
Now, I can believe my fingers, though.
Well, look at this. I've got T-shirt and shorts and
I haven't worn a T-shirt in weeks.
Oh, well, you do get that.
I know.
So when you're heading to the warmer weather?
This is the start of the trip right now. I'm in a new camp. I'll be here 2 days, and I'll be in Oregon for 2 days, then Idaho for, I think, 4 or 5 days. And after that, I get to head south.
Right, which way?
Get you some taters. I'm just saying, get you some taters while you're in Idaho.
Give me some taters?
Yeah.
I can get those here. I actually have a good supply.
Well, they say Idaho.
You need me to send you 5 pounds, Gary? Or do you want 15?
Don't worry about it, brother. It'd cost you way too much to mail. By the way, what's up, Fred and Dale? I got a chance to meet Ann Dale over at the Homesteaders meetup. That was pretty awesome.
Cool.
And
yeah, nice. Look, they seem like lovely people. Isn't it different how you can meet, like you talk to us here, and then you actually physically be in their presence, and it's a whole new. You meet the real people, and you feel a lot more comfortable knowing that you've spent time with the person that you've only seen on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well,
the only people I met that are on YouTube, I met before I knew them on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think though that whether you meet a person in person in real life, or it's just like, if you go out on a date with somebody, they're going to put their best foot forward. I think the longer you get to know them, the more communication you have with them, the more you really know who they are.
Yeah, man.
You do understand, Gary, that any of us went on a date, we would be in trouble.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So I wonder where I caught up with Jay Strifter. I've already subscribed to him, but I can't say. Anyway, where'd I meet you, Jace? He's only got a small channel. If you type in radio, RADIO, it should drop a link if that's what you'd like. Anyone?
It's still working.
Yeah, I hope so. I haven't done this channel for a while. Live. Got a weird.
By the way, Jonesy, which channel are we on?
Radio, Jonesy channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't done a lot. So, we went to a job. This is my life this morning, 8 o'clock at this location. So I turned up there at this location. We did what we had to do. We waited for the contractors to turn up. The electrical contractors turned up and said, we can't do the job because of this. Now we're going to this location, which was like another half-hour drive away. We drive all the way to that location. We set it all up. We get ready for them. They turn up and they go inside, do their inspections, and they say, we can't do this job today. So pack her up, boys, and I'll see you tomorrow, wherever we're going tomorrow. And so then I got in the little red convertible and drove home. Felt like Magnum driving around the waterfront in the daughter's car. So, yeah. I took that out today for a bit of an air out because it's been the roof's been on it for so long, and with all the rain and it just gets moldy if you leave it, if you don't get sun onto the leather. So today was a perfect day for it. Still blue sky and sunshine, and
well, I can't wait till I get a nicer weather and I can take the top off the Jeep.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. I love it.
James, I was just going to say, I just wanted to hop on and say hey for a minute and say,
Thanks.
Thanks.
My
this thing drains my battery pretty bad. Being on StreamYard, and just wanted to show some love for you and your channel and some support, brother. And,
I always appreciate it. Beltloop. Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks, mate.
For jumping in.
We'll see you and Tony later, and everybody in the chat. I'm gonna be in the chat for a while.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Appreciate your help. Yeah, so tell me what's been going on with the magic stone. So, do you have like the wheel and you spin the stone on and smooth it out and do all that sort of stuff, or do you cut them?
I used to. That's how I made all my rocks. Is I'd find them, I'd collect them, I'd cut them, and then I'd tumble them.
So a tumble, that just goes in a tumbler and
takes
the edges?
It goes around with a silicon carbide and basically smooths out the edges, and you add a polish to it at the end and makes them shine a little bit.
Oh wow! So yeah, that's interesting.
You get yours yet?
No mail's arrived here, mate.
All right.
A long way to come.
That's true.
But I keep.
You'll probably get it before Al, though.
I keep laughing every time I see Al. He keeps complaining he hasn't got his community tab. And I've got a community tab on 3 channels, and one of the channels has only got a handful of subscribers.
Now my son has 0 subscribers, and he has his community tab.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know why he's been delayed on, and it's a shame because he really wants it. There's people got him who don't really need to, who don't use it, don't want it. But it's just like social media. If you'll get it and use it, I'm sure. Yeah. So have I missed anyone in the chat? I am sorry. I'm a very slow-moving disc jockey, to be honest. So life with mountain folk. Our mail has been weird lately. It's building. I think it's because of the Christmas. We got told here if we want to mail Christmas presents out to overseas,
do it now.
These are the dates you have to have it done by, or it won't make it. So it's just imagine the rush in the mail centers and all that sort of chaos that goes on.
Well, I'm surprised Gary hasn't got his yet. But hey, he lives kind of a slow area too.
Yeah, right. So you made a few, did you? A few. Well,
yeah, I mailed out quite a few. Yeah.
Oh, nice. And how do you get them to stick on the? This is just dumb questions for me. Like, I was just thinking about this stuff. How does the stone stick into the cradle that you put it in?
I actually wire and wrap the cradle around the stone. Everyone's different.
Okay. Hey, the Map Man. Good to see you, mate. And your little sidekick friend, if he's visiting as well. I don't know if you know Matt, but he's got his. Yeah, he does some great stuff. He's got a frog friend. Yeah, he pops up every now and again. Yeah, mate. So I was just sort of showing. I got some newer footage of the paddy melon, so I'm going to put that video together relatively soon, but not now. But yeah, and the beach footage has been great as well. So I seen your camp setup the other day. Was that your latest?
Yeah.
Video. Yeah.
No, actually, I just dropped one a couple seconds ago, but.
All right.
I got here, got, this camp set up a little bit because we're not setting up for 2 days. Don't set up much. I'm like, heck with that. I'm gonna pop the drone up, see what I get.
I'm itching to get a drone. I've got this really old drone that's about 15 years old up at a friend's house where we took it up there to film some music videos, and it's sort of stayed there because he wanted to use it. And now it's sort of like antiquated. I'm thinking I really need something a bit more portable.
Well, that's where I like mine because, weighs a couple ounces, small, compact.
Yeah.
And the footage is good enough. Well, for me, I'm a rookie at the drone, so best I can do it sometimes.
All right, I'm just finding this video here, mate. I just want to put a video on in a sec, just as we chat.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah. So where are we going with this? I'm going to there. We go to there.
Oh, no problem, Gary. No hurry on it. Enjoy it, at least.
Oh. Here we go. We got Mr. Krubby. I forget his. Hey, welcome in. No microphone as yet? No. No. Okay. You think the microphone in the earpiece would work, but it doesn't work? No. Well, anyway, welcome in, Krubby. You've been watching the cricket? You've been watching the World Cup, yeah? And you're a cricket fan? Yep, he plays that. Well, that's good, mate. India is in Australia at the moment playing the T20 World Cup. So there you go, mate. We got something in common that these American folk got no idea on that. No idea. But I was just going to show this. I'll just see if I can share. I'll share this screen. See what happens here. Look up. Hang on. Let me go. Is that hasn't got the three of us in it, has it? No. Let me just go back to there. Oh, let me go back to there. Sorry, infinity and beyond. So we'll go to this one. Yeah, see how out of practice I am? So now I've got to get that off. Yep. And then we'll go back to there, and I'll just, while I play this. Yeah. So, I'll just make you feel a bit warmer there, Tony.
Hey, if you could put your feet in the beach, it's a lot warmer.
Yeah, well, that's actually the tripod. I put the tripod in the water, and it was just, you see how there's triple little, they're only little waves, but three of them come there, and I thought, if it's ever going to fall, this is the one that's going to push it over. But no.
And when I did mine, and I set because I have a really short tripod for my GoPro, I was like, man, do I go out there with the big old wood stakes and stake this thing down in the surf, or do I lose it?
Well, have you got the waterproof casings for the GoPro?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it's 100% waterproof. It's just, it could go out to sea quite easily. I didn't think about using my big tripod. It would handle pretty good waves.
Yeah, this is the big tripod, and I think the footage looks good how it just sits in the water. Like it just, as a viewer, now you watch this, and you just feel like you're part of it. You know what I mean? Like, see how the water goes past you? It sort of gives you that vibe. I don't know. That's what I was thinking when I was filming it.
No, it's nice. I haven't actually watched this one yet, but I will.
Well, this one's not on my channel, actually. This one's on my other channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably why I haven't watched it yet.
No, it goes for an hour and a bit, actually. I changed the camera angle a few times, but it's this is about 6:30 on a Friday morning it was, and the sun was coming up to the right-hand side of the screen, and a bit of a...
Yeah, it does look cool.
Oh man, it was just so. I know I was the only one down there. I was the only one on the beach for hours on end. I sat there for 3 hours in the end, just thinking about life in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I go to the beach, I probably spend 90% of my time sitting there on a log without the camera.
Yes, I'm the same, mate. Yeah, I'm the same. All right, this is I just posted radio. Yeah, thanks, Matt. See the Tasmania ASMR? That's the channel. All it is the sound of the ocean, and there's the link that's just dropping there. So all it is the sound of the ocean and the waves. There's a third video going up this weekend as well. So of another, and there's each beach is going to be a little bit different. So you just don't see golden sand and waves. It's
Yeah, I won't be seeing the beach again for a while. Heading a little too far inland for that.
Yeah, mate. No, look, I was born in the country, and I just love. Yeah, see you, Krabby. I was drawn to the ocean at an age when I could just do it. When I could live anywhere, I said, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm going to the beach, and I've been living on water ever since. Next to it.
Yeah, if I had my choice, I'd stay on the beach forever. But then again, there's beautiful places inland too, and even around you, I know there's some beautiful places inland.
Yeah, the beauty of Tasmania, you don't have to go far inland, and you're in the thick of rainforests, and like within a matter of 15-minute drive or half an hour drive, you can be on the water again.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's amazing how the locals down here think, oh, I've got to drive half an hour. You know what I mean? Like it's when you used to drive hours on end to get anywhere, and then and you come to here where everything's close and handy. It is the way to do it. Like a good place to live is where you can sort of get everything that's relatively close and handy.
Well, here in Washington, if you want to drive up to 3 to 4 hours, you can hit about every climate you can imagine. I mean, some places on the beach, you're in the rainforest on the beach. And then a few hours drive and you're in the desert,
Yeah, see, the Matt Man says my wife loves the beach, but we live in the mountains. Yeah, that's because of you, mate. You got to take it to the beach. Yeah, thanks, Frank, for popping in. Fred, sorry, Fred. We'll definitely watch a few of yours coming up the next few days, Fred. My raindrop life. Welcome in. Just reading some chat. But yeah, this is another sort of camera shot facing north.
You just turned it so it wasn't looking into the sun.
Yeah, I walked across a bit where the weed was.
Oh yeah, I can see the shadow of your tripod now.
Yeah, if you look directly ahead out of the screen there, you'll see sort of murkier water. Big pile of seaweed is just turning over there, and just every now and again something washes up. But there's a coral, there's sponge, there's footprints everywhere of penguins. Absolute footprints everywhere. I couldn't see one for love or money.
Not until you turn the camera off. You know the rules.
That's it. I went searching, I went hunting, I sat still for hours, and I was hoping for one would just... I was hoping to leave the tripod like that, and see a little like a few penguins just start swimming up and walking past. That's the goal of mine over the next few weeks, to try to capture something like that.
Well, they're coming in for that warmer water, aren't they?
Yeah, it's that time of year where they're nesting. They're nesting and they're doing their thing, breeding and raising the chicks. They swim in. Their life cycle is they come in on the high tide, they feed their young, they hang around for a while, and then when the tide starts really turning and going out, they jump in again and they just swim back out with the tide, especially where there's rock. Not so much here at the beach, but where it's a bit more rockier, they come in on the high water and go out on the high water.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's interesting knowing what they do. Like, they won't come in at all if the tides are low. Right now, the tides, I don't know what it is. The sea is flat as a lake right now. It is as smooth as a baby's bottom. Yeah, like, this is pretty small surf here, but there's absolutely nothing on the beach now. It is calm and peaceful, and there's boats, there's people fishing, everyone's out on the water today because it's so calm and steady.
I can understand that.
Yeah, thank you, handicapped traveler. Yeah, just if you like, just chill and watch. I'm going to put, like, each week there'll be a new beach or a new area with water, and basically there'll be a new video just to, I'm just going to put 50 up this year in 12 months, 1-hour videos. That's the goal of that channel, and just let it sit there and see what happens. Some people seem to like watching beach on end, but yeah, I do. I tell you.
Hey, Gerbs.
Hey, Gerbs. And Mr. Matt, he had a birthday today, according to
Cool.
Gerbs. Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah,
video.
I haven't got to that either. This was a midday for me, so I missed quite a bit.
Sorry. There we go.
Oh, no worries.
Do we want that shot, or do we want the other shot? Doesn't really matter. Yeah. So, like I said, I come home, I walked in the door, and I'm just watching the lovely Mrs. J walk past with her gardening gear on, and she's up there pulling weeds and throwing stuff down and just going, you talk. Oh. Look at it.
Yeah, my dogs are wrestling behind me.
Yeah, I can see a tail going.
Till the old girl gets tired of it, then you'll hear him yelp.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the young dog's probably the best thing we've ever got for the household. He makes everyone sort of smile every time someone comes in.
Nice and happy to see everybody.
Oh yeah, he's a typical baby, like he gets into mischief and into trouble.
I don't know anybody like that.
And I'm just reading My Raindrop Life. Okay, I haven't seen. I should have just. Oh, hang on, I just clicked that button. Yep. Michelle here from My Raindrop Life vlog. Life, chickens, fish, birds, peaceful places, gardening, and a healthy, happy lifestyle with my husband Joel and our orange female cat named Butters. I started to vlog and share all my vlogs. I love channels like that. It is. Yep. Let me go back to there. Switch that over to there. Go back to
Do some now.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. So as I'm doing things on the fly, but yeah, mate. No, I come home from work and I thought, you know what? I really haven't done a chat. I've usually just played music on the other channel. So,
Right.
Yeah, so hang on, I got the. How do I do this? The ticker tape. What do I do there? Present slides. No, that's not. I'll let it fly. Yeah, mate. So the heater's on. I can hear.
Oh yeah, she keeps it nice and toasty inside the motorhome.
Hey, so when you're doing your work on your channel, like you're filming, so you just use the GoPro?
For the most part, yeah.
Right.
I mean, the shorts I shoot on the phone, but the GoPro's my main tool.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And which version of the GoPro, if you don't mind me asking?
I got the Hero 7.
Okay, and you're happy with it?
Yeah. Yeah, so far it's done me no wrong. I've gone through a few batteries, but
yeah, right. Yeah, I'm the same. It's just going through the chat. I'm just.
Oh, hey, Rebecca.
Yeah. Anyone's welcome to pop up and say hi. Just gotta keep an eye on this one over here. Whoa. Yeah. So where are we? And I've got a new Patty Melon video to come out, which I've got some extra footage of the babies. They're getting bigger. It won't be that long, and the mothers will be kicking them out, and they're going to be spindly.
Gonna be all over the place then, huh?
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to that. Where are we? Channel.
Sorry, just finished charging the drone back up. Got to put her away.
No, you're right, man. I'm just trying to keep everything going along.
Yeah, nice little hard case for that. Big bonus.
Yeah, that'll keep it safe.
Well, I wanted something I could throw in my backpack, you know.
You sure?
And without a hard case, you don't really want to do that.
No, it's mate. I was a friend of mine the other day. I don't know if I told you that, but we were out in the middle of the island, and this huge a waterfall is in the middle of this mining town. So we're out there, and we had about 2 hours between jobs. And he says, "I'm going to go fly me drone around the waterfall." And I thought it drops about 200 meters. I thought, man, this is going to be great footage. I can't wait to see it. And off he goes. He comes back all disappointed, and he goes, "Do you want to see my drone footage?" And I said, "Yeah." And I showed me, and then he just shows this footage, awesome footage on his phone of around the water, and then you just see branches, and then the drone stuck in a canyon, absolute canyon. So he's, hey Rebecca,
hi.
welcome in.
I got a surprise.
That's nice.
You sent me two.
I did that to Danny too. I wasn't keeping track in my book one day, and it was like, oh well, you know.
I thought, okay, then I guess I'll give my brother some.
Yeah, sounds good.
You know, so he's going to get a sticker board finally started too. I thought it was funny. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I must not have written everything down one day, and it's like, oh man, I'm not sure. Heck with it, send her some more.
I know. I got let me see. Cover up my address. I got this one on the 25th. I haven't done a mail call on it. And then we got this one on the 7th. I was like, okay.
Sometimes I'm an airhead.
Hey, it happens.
Right.
Because there was one time that I sent, because I didn't mark it off in my book, Hi. Oh my goodness. There was one time that I sent someone more hats. Yeah, they were like, they sent me an email back and said, "You sent us hats again." And I went, "Okay, just pass them along to somebody else."
Right.
That's what I said. Just pass them along to somebody else.
Man, the wife's cut down half the tree. She just dragged it down the hill. You're right.
Not very often you guys get to see my hair down.
No, you do look special today.
Yeah, it's vote day.
You get yourself in trouble, buddy.
Usually I don't dress up this night. Today I certainly did.
Oh, you went out. Oh, vote day, did you say?
Yes, it was an election day today.
Right. So how is all that going in America? I haven't seen any news.
I don't know. You know, I always vote for the people. I don't vote for the party.
Yeah, you get.
Never have, never will. You know, and it's hard to know really who is the best person for these jobs.
Oh man, it's like when I was in America in 2020, I quite enjoyed the time there, and everyone seemed to have money in their pockets. Everyone seemed to be having a good time, and doing the like going to the tip jars in the bands were full. Everyone was just happy, you know what I mean? Like, and the reports I get back from my mates over there now are saying it's a battle, like people just are tightening the belts. You're a very popular person there, Rebecca.
I am.
Yeah, so they're all saying they just hope life gets back to normal, like some sort of normality very soon. So whatever that means.
I think everybody loves me because I give out free things. You know, it makes me feel blessed that these people will accept what I'm giving them. It really does.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you do. You know, if everyone does what they do well, and the world's a great place.
It is.
No point doing stuff you do bad. it's yeah. Like
I smell it. I've got my window open here where our computer is, and I just smelt a skunk.
Like, we don't.
Okay.
We don't
I do live out in the country, so.
Okay. There wasn't no one sitting in the back there making any noises. No one sitting behind.
I don't know. All I know is I'm smelling that musty smell coming from the window, wafting in here. Last night we walked the two dogs, and I was walking Blue, and all of a sudden his ears came forward, and then his head turned to look towards the right. So I started panning the flashlight that I had, and I seen these two sets of eyes, and I'm like, okay, he's not barking, so that tells me it's not a predator, it's not a coyote or anything like that. And I kept looking up there, and I could definitely tell that it was white-tailed deer. There was two of them. And then Ronald said something, and they kind of perked up and turned. One turned, and then they kind of backed off a little bit and turned back around. And we just watched them. You know, it was like I said, it was dark, but I could definitely tell because of the height of where their eyes were that it was definitely deer. You know, I think that Blue would have let me know if it was something a little bit more to be concerned about. You know, if it was a coyote, which I think he would have, you know, because he is somewhat of a guard dog, and he never did. And once they left, he turned away and did his own thing.
Have a look at the reflection from the devil, like the eyes from.
Oh wow!
That
And,
was
and
wicked.
do coyotes? I don't know this, and maybe there's be some people in your chat that knows this. Do coyotes have that red colored eye? Because these were more of a green yellow type eye.
Okay.
I just don't know if coyotes what color their eyes would be if you shined a light on them. I don't know.
No, you're asking the wrong person, but if anyone knows in the chat.
Yeah, if anybody knows.
I've never really used a light on them.
Well, because yes, I can see, but because I live on this gravel road and there's ruts in it, trying to see to walk when it's dark, you know, I'm walking my dogs at night. I always have a light, you know, when we're walking them late, just so that I can shine it on the road.
See, I've got my light on, but
what's the go with the red light too? If you shine a red light at an animal, they don't see the light at night.
Please get that light.
I'm not sure what that is.
Well, the main thing for a red light is it won't blind you and you won't lose your night vision. So either you shine it in someone's face like a normal light, it's going to blind anybody, you know. But the red light won't do that.
This is.
And I don't know about the animals. My dogs ignore it either way.
This is the light that I was using, and I don't want to. These are LEDs, so I'm not going to blind everybody with it. But this is the light that I was carrying, and trust me, this really shows up a nice beam. You know, we picked these up, and it's a nice little light to be able to walk with and be able to see.
Yeah. Hi, Al. Hi, Nicole.
Hey,
Hi, Al and Nicole. And Krubby.
And Indian Hemlock. And welcome in. I've just started a live. Need a hand?
That's strange that it's Wednesday where you're at, Jonesy.
Oh yeah, it's Wednesday.
And we're still in Tuesday.
We're in the future, as you obviously know. Hey, I just got to start this mower thing up, and I'll be straight back. Okay. So take over, children. Look after the crop.
Okay. But yeah, we've been, went and helped a friend get to the polls so she could vote, and took my brother and got him to vote. And then I went over to our polling place, and I was number 799 had been through there.
Wow.
Yes. I was like, wow. When I put my ballot in, I seen what number I was 799, and there was still people in there voting when I went up there. And it was like 5:30, getting on to 6 o'clock. So it was really nice to get out and be able to vote today.
Normally I fill out the polling paper myself, but today my right shoulder was hurting, so I had to get a team of people to help me fill it out.
Dang dogs. I'm actually testing out my new light tonight.
That's great.
The lighting's a little better for sure, and it's on its lowest setting.
Whoa. Yeah,
turned it on bright earlier. I was like, oh boy.
these LEDs are really good.
Yeah. Yeah, my headlamp's an LED too, and it's super bright. I use it on its lowest setting, which is plenty enough for me, but
This one only has one. This one only has one setting. That's it.
This one has a whole bunch.
Oh my!
You boys and their toys.
My dad always said you can tell the men from the boys by the price of their toys.
Well, my dad used to say.
That's quite true.
My dad always said, when you're going for a job, before you even go in there, walk into the car park, see what sort of cars they drive. If they're all driving beat up jalopies, don't even get a job there, son. He said,
yeah, if they're all bicycles, don't worry about it.
They're all driving $50,000 sports cars or trucks. You seemed that you might have found a good spot.
Yeah, but I had to take one of those jobs so I could get my jalopy.
Yeah.
My first car was a Dodge.
Mine too.
It was a 75 Dodge Coronet.
Oh, so you had a newer one.
Four door.
Yeah.
It was a really nice car. It was a golden color. And it was more than just a car. It was a sort of a way of getting away from a abusive situation. Yes, there's a lot of women and men in abusive situations. And that car, I literally sat down and cried when the transmission went out. Again, and I knew that it wasn't worth fixing. I still miss that car. It was a nice car, but time moves on and you get better vehicles, and now I've got a 2003 Dodge Grand Caravan.
Those are good ones.
Not really. I'm having issues with it. It's old.
Yeah, we didn't have ours too long before a wife replaced it with a Jeep Grand Key, and wasn't long after that she bought the Cadillac.
And there's my brother.
Hello.
You can definitely tell we're siblings.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, same hairstyles.
No.
Same color.
His is much lighter than mine.
Oh.
Mine is definitely darker than my brother's. Anytime that he would grow a mustache or a beard when he was younger,
yeah,
it was red. And his hair's not red. It's more of a dirty blonde.
That's the way I was. Dirty blonde hair and a bright red beard.
Yeah, and
of course I don't have any of that left anymore. A little bit of red in the mustache, but everything else.
What color is your eyes, Tony?
Blue. I got ice blue eyes.
His has got those deep, dark blue eyes.
Today I had to get help in voting. My right shoulder is hurting, so I had to go with a bipartisan team to do my voting. They had to read it to me and then mark it as I told them what to mark.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's good there's people there to do that. That's for sure.
I never done that before. I was always able to vote by myself, but with the shoulder hurting, I just couldn't do it.
Oh, well, at least you've done your civic duty,
with some help.
Yeah, well, it's good to have. There is good people in the world. Like, everyone talks doom and gloom, and everyone talks. Everyone looks at everyone looks at the half glass empty, don't they? They don't look at the glass half full. I mean.
No, it needs.
Yeah,
it's always half full.
That's it, Rebecca. That's the way I've always looked at it.
A lot easier to fill it if it's only half full than it is when it's half empty.
How true, No,
well, there's just good people there. There's good and bad, and right and wrong, and evil and nice, and that's everywhere. But you put yourself in the position of you surround yourself with good people, and you surround yourself with good friends, and life is pretty cool, you know.
Oh,
Oh, we've got another visitor to the room. It's the wonderful this weekend's birthday girl.
Hey,
Hi.
Josie. Hey, Rebecca.
Hi.
Yes, we've got the birthday celebrations coming up on Saturday night.
Yep, I go to the doctor's tomorrow. Oh, hold on. I thought I had no. I got it off. Who's got
I was trying to mute my mic on YouTube.
You can't do it.
When I click on it, it did something else. It didn't say where I could shut it off. So what I ended up doing was just clicking. Once I clicked on,
Yep.
I went ahead and clicked off of YouTube. You know, just got rid of it.
So somebody's got us on.
You got an echo, have you? I can't hear it here, but you're saying there's an echo, right?
Is it on mine?
It's yours.
Okay.
Just
Because all I've got is one window open. That's it.
I can't hear an echo, Des.
I can.
Hang on, let me have a look.
Hold on. Let me look again. Listen.
Hello.
Okay, it's gone now.
That's weird.
It was weird. Let me check my audio. No, I'm all
Echo
good.
cancellation.
Yeah. So I turn it off for the music. When I play music, if you're on, this is a tip for everyone. If you're gonna share audio and you're the only one on the stream, or if you click echo cancellation off, it's only good if you're only one person, but it makes the audio sound 10 times better. I don't know what it does, echo cancellation, but it definitely crunches your sound. And if you're gonna play music, it is which I do on the other channel.
Okay, it's definitely gone now.
It's gone. Okay, good.
I'm wondering if maybe when Tony was in the room, it was a feedback to his.
Could have been. Hang on, Tony. He's. My computer's ringing. He said.
Hi, Peter. Now I've got it again. Hold on. No, I'm off of completely mute. Huh.
Because all I've got is open is StreamYard. That's it.
Yeah. Well,
We'll see how it goes.
So you're hearing it. Is anyone else out there hearing echo? Say yes or no in the chat, because I can't hear it here.
Let me talk. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'm getting a little kickback. I don't know what it is.
Well, you do sound. I don't hear it, says Nicole. You do sound like you've got a lot of treble in your microphone settings. I don't know. Is it the same? Have you adjusted anything? Because you sound awfully.
Yeah, I haven't done anything to it. Let me restart StreamYard and see what happens.
Jump out and jump back. See how we go. Well, yeah, no, the audio sounds great. Thanks for Nicole. Appreciate the no echo with. Man, it's too small, that writing. Is it Verna Gordon? Verna Cord.
this is a cat. Gigi.
Verna Gordon. No echo. That's
Gray
the cat.
girl. Gray girl.
Ronald, there's feedback going on.
I could never pick that cat up. I could never pick my cat up. He'd scratch the living heebie-jeebies. I got a cat that doesn't like to be picked up, but he wants to sit by your feet. He thinks he's a dog, I think. Oh, here we go. And here
I
we go.
turned my Wi-Fi off. Hopefully that works now.
Let's see if I get any back. It's gone.
It's gone. Good.
It's gone. All right.
Hey, Des.
How do I do?
Hey, Tony. Hey, Ronald.
Hi.
Hi, Tom. I fell asleep in my chair.
I found a new way to mute myself, and it's on the top of this microphone. Usually I'd have the cursor over the mic on the StreamYard. I don't have to do that anymore.
Nice.
It is. Just hit the top of it. And
that's it.
That's it.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to my doctor's tomorrow. I've been taking my blood pressure for the last 2 days at the same time, so that way I can send him the picture. He wants to pump me full of medication. I'm like, my blood pressure is normal. It only goes up when I have to be around.
But I got a handful of pills for you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but it always goes up when I'm around him because he irks the heck out of me. And all doctors do. It always goes up when I'm around a doctor anyway. So we'll see what he says because I want to do something with this cough. Maybe get make sure I don't have any underlying condition going on.
Oh, I'm back.
Can you guys see that this shirt has a pattern to it or not?
Yes, I can. It's got like a plaid.
Stripes.
Yes. Striping.
Yeah. A plaid.
Yeah, see?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah. Single color though, with like a dark blue, or is that black and blue?
I think it's black and blue.
Cool.
If I've missed it, yeah, I don't know if I've missed anyone in the chat. I've got a wife doing gardening on a hill, and she wasn't going to do it, but now she's doing it. But now she's just some other stuff. But we went.
I gotta put my camera up for a second. My daughter's coming down the stairs. She's like, "Mom." Okay. The other day, she didn't realize I was on. I'm like, "Serena, I'm on." Oh, you are?
Yeah. Well, how is apart from voting today, Rebecca? How has your day been?
It's been good. It really has. I was making a blanket for Webb's Web, and I was having a lot of problems of putting these 3 4-weight yarns together with one hook. So I'm thinking of a different way of making this blanket. Because what I was doing was putting, like I said, these 3 yarns together, and as I was crocheting it, trying to hook all 3 of them to bring them through, it wasn't working. I was dropping a lot of them on the back side or on the front side, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to take this all apart and rethink how I'm going to crochet this lap blanket for him.
Try a bigger needle?
The needle let me get this. The crochet hook I'm using is an N, so I might get something bigger.
Okay.
And see if that'll work. You know,
butter knife maybe.
like, oh my gosh, I wanted to crochet it, and trying to do it with 3 of them through this, it just is not working.
Yeah.
And I've never crocheted with my fingers.
The necklaces I've made it with 5 strands, and oh boy, that'd be tough, you know. But I did that to make for kids little belts and stuff like that, and they loved them.
So I'm
but yeah, every once in a while you drop one, and it's like, dang it.
Yeah, I'm guessing that I could get a bigger crochet hook than an N, probably.
Well, you're talking to the wrong person. I got no idea what you're talking about.
I know. I'm not a.
I know they make bigger ones for doing macrame and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know nothing about knitting, crocheting. I've done cross stitch a couple of times. and gave all my stuff away after I did about 3 things. I got bored real fast.
enough.
Yeah, I did. I finished the projects though. I didn't quit in the middle of the project, but after that, I was like, okay, this is. I get bored too easily sometimes, and I just give up. Even though I know it's soothing to sit there and be quiet and do it. It's like, no, don't have the time for it. Oh, that's
Wow.
pretty. Cruise ship in the harbor.
Cruise ship, yeah.
Yeah, but that reminds me so much of the Virgin Islands with the cruise ships when they come in.
Yeah, it's quite. It's you don't realize how big they are until they actually come in. But that's the view from the backyard.
Jonesy,
What a view.
does any big yachts come in there?
There's big, as in big cruising yachts. No, they usually go to Hobart or Devonport, which is the next big port down. There's a sailing club here, which small sailing vessels, like 35 footers or something, like little cruising yachts. They go around the island. They come in and anchor and come ashore. But it's quite the wonderful. Like I still haven't bought a telescope yet. I need either a telescope or a really good set of binoculars, because coming out of the port of Devonport, we see the ships going across, but they're only like this big. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice. And we know that certain ships go out daily. There's one called Sea Road, and that's this big white ship, and it's taking freight. And the other one's the ferry that takes takes people plus cars to the mainland, and that goes out nightly as well. So
that's cool.
Yeah, we see that at the same time every night, and like if you sailed across today, you would have got it's like glass. The whole, I don't know why the weather is so nice today.
Yeah,
it's like glass here.
I remember when we used to go to, when I used to live in Hyannis on Cape Cod. If you wanted to go to Martha's Vineyard or Nantucket, you had to take a ferry. So they would have the ferries with the cars. You can put the cars on, and you can either stay in the car, or you can. And now they stopped it. You have to go upstairs, like on deck or into where they have like a lunch bar and get coffee or tea or whatever, depending on what time you're going, because it gets cold out there at certain times of the year. You know, being up in the north, you know how it is down there. It gets cold down there too, Jonesy, during winter. And so you're out there and you have to make sure you catch the right shuttle, the right time. Otherwise, you're stuck on the island, and then you got no place to stay because it's too expensive to get a hotel room, or it's booked.
Yeah, well, we're going across. We haven't booked the place yet, but we're going across in probably 4 weeks from now.
Yeah.
And we're going up to see family for like an early Christmas. And there's a band playing I want to go visit and get up and have a jam with and muck around with them guys for
that'd be fun.
A Sunday afternoon. Yeah, this you've seen me play the Odd Collective ALT, their music every now and again on the other channel. They do it's his birthday that time of year, and he has a big birthday bash every year, and he invites there's like 6 places on stage, and about 30 musicians turn up to play.
Oh, that's cool.
It's quite fun because you could get up and do 1 or 2 songs and step down and have a beer and have a good time and talk to your friends. And
that'd be my kind of thing. That'd be fun to watch or at least even listen to, for sure.
We're going to get tons of footage, that's for sure. Yeah, there's another band playing. What's the date today? The 9th. This Friday night. I really wanted to go to Sydney this Friday. One of my best friends is playing in a band at the Bridge Hotel. The band's called Atlantic Crossing, and they're like a super group of musicians, Sydney musicians, and I haven't seen them live yet. They've only been together for a short time. Since I've been in Tasmania, they've started this other band up and rave reviews. I'm looking forward to the original music that they're writing. But they put on a good show of all the classic hits, you know.
Yeah.
Get the crowd excitable. Yeah, it is music. Music is my life, basically. It's if I haven't got music to play, like tonight at some stage, it's 2:13 in the afternoon here, and I've got a radio program in North Carolina tomorrow at Wednesday time there at 7 p.m. So,
Pandora, you're gonna knock everything off my desk. Yeah.
I've got to get that done tonight. So I enjoy sitting back just doing the music for that. But usually I'm about a week ahead.
I don't know if you heard my fingers snapping. I was telling my dog to lay down. Just all I have to do is this and look at him.
I covered mine up.
Yep. Just,
my gloves just came out of the dryer.
Oh, good.
Oh, man. What are you doing?
We had some really bad rain a couple days ago. Everything was soaked.
Where are you sleeping tonight?
I'm sleeping in the motorhome tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say you'd be crazy to be.
It's a little too nippy to sleep outside now, isn't it, Tony?
No, if I was actually going to be here more in a couple days, I'd set up my tent, my cot, and I'd be outside, no problems.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot warmer in a sleeping bag than sitting here in a chair freezing.
Oh, that's true. You have one of those zero temp sleeping bags or whatever it is?
Yeah, I got one that's warm enough, yeah. Plus a wool blanket, lots of other layers.
We picked up a.
Really tempted to grab the wool blanket, but I think it's wet.
we picked up a couple of sleeping bags that are for 40 below.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
One of the
There you go.
You're definitely going to stay warm in those.
Yeah.
Yes.
As long as you keep them dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the like the modern day sleeping bags, how they go narrow at the feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they sort of wide at the entry and they go narrow. I don't know what it is about me, but I just like kicking my legs around. We bought some of those for camping. Like the minus 30s or whatever they were, and they're beautiful and warm. But geez, we bought two jumbo sleeping bags that zip together. Have you seen those ones?
Yeah, those are cool.
Oh, yeah, and it's like you're in a
that would be my blanket. That would be my sleeping bag. I move around too much as it is. And then if I wanted to have like an extra blanket in there, that'd be good. Or my cat would climb in there. This one here, because she likes to climb under my blankets and hang out with me for 10 minutes. And then she's gone for the rest of the night.
Yeah. They see this little toy, Tony. It's a
Sony movie camera?
Capture cam?
It's a Sony. It's a where does it say it? It's a Zoom. It's a MV1 Sony for music videos, high def. I've had that for a number of years. Probably the best audio camera, and it's the size of a cigarette packet.
Wow!
But you can just put it right in the stage, and it's just got beautiful picture. And
as long as it's got beautiful audio.
Oh man, the audio you can't. It is. I got the Zoom as well, wherever that's hiding. I think that's on charge over there. The Zoom Q8, and that's not bad. But this has got all the mini computer inside this works out what's best, and then just sits and sets it. It's like set and forget. And you put these, like I got two of them. You put them on stage somewhere like that, and somewhere like looking up at somebody. When you get them big white shots and of the stage, and these things are the best.
That's awesome.
But I only just found them the other day. They're in a tub. I was wondering where they got to. When we moved, I couldn't find them. But
Yeah, Peter, I don't get the option to have it 45 in my motorhome, and my wife likes it 65 to 75.
45 is way too cold.
I actually like 45 to 55 myself.
I find that when you get in the temperatures in the 70s and stuff like that, your nose dries out. Do you know? I'd rather have it in the upper 60s.
I can't do 60s with my I have all tile downstairs, and I can't wear socks on my feet or anything because of my lymphedema. So when the tile gets cold, you might as well be outside in the middle of the winter because it gets right to my bones.
Wow.
What about slippers? You gotta have slippers.
I can't. Like I have a pair of TiVos, and I took off the back of my TiVos, but it's got enough Velcro that I can adjust with the swelling and unswelling of my feet. But with house slippers, they don't give you enough. There's no Velcro. So.
Well, at the moment, whatever we wear inside, young Charlie decides that's his new plaything. If you're wearing slippers, shoes, you've got to put them high and put them away. Otherwise, he's got his head in it, and he's loving the smell for some strange reason, and he's chewing everything, even my hat. Like my hat's all been chewed to.
Breaking it in for you.
Oh, he's. And then you pick him up, and he just kisses you and kisses you and kisses you, and he won't stop kissing you, and you go away, you big.
Yeah, that's what puppies are. Puppies. They go after everything until they're out of that stage.
They're testing what works in their mouth, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they've got and he's teething, so obviously he's chewing on things. But we got a heap of chew toys for him, but no, he'd rather home healthy with Jules. Home and healthy. Thanks for popping by. It is. Yeah, we started off with a crowd and sort of dwindling down, but it's that time of day. I just come home early, and I thought, you know what? I know other people are live, but I'm just going to click this one on. I haven't done a live here for a while. I'm just going to say.
I'm glad I woke up at my desk and saw you on live because I dozed off and didn't even realize it. And then I looked on the computer. I'm like, oh, Jonesy's live. I got to go say hi.
You heard the velvet tones, and you said, "Oh, I need to go say hi."
That's it.
Is that a blue cat?
This is a gray kitty. This is Pandora.
Looks like a blue to me.
It does, doesn't he?
Whenever I think of a gray cat, if it's a dark gray, it's one of those Russian blue mixes.
Yeah, I don't know what she was. One of my aunts, when my aunt was still a midwife, one of her mamas had a cat that had babies in the barn. And so that was given to us when she was a baby. And she likes my son. Like my son can pick her up and hold her like a baby, on her back and everything. No, she won't let me do any of that with her. He takes her and he holds her up in the air with one hand, does everything with this cat. No, she just likes to get up here, get some attention because of the other kitten that's in the house. So she's like, she smells the other kitten on them. So she comes to me because I don't have the scent of the other kitten on me. Hey, Al.
Huh?
So, yeah.
Hi, Al.
But I don't know I didn't know she was a blue, whatever. I'm like, yep, that's my cat.
It's probably light from the computer.
Yeah. It's reflect. You can see it on the glasses. It looks.
Yeah, there's I have a light up here, up above.
Yep. Well, I bought one of those old cheapo. These things are really good. Yeah.
I don't have one of those.
Yeah, they're really cheap too now. Like you can get them anywhere, and it comes with this tripod, and it's
Yeah, this thing came with a whole ton of stuff. I don't know how to use yet.
Yeah,
I can actually mount the camera in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, I got the same. I reckon I got the same
better.
package.
Look what I just did.
And there you go.
Kind of messing with these buttons down here. That looks a lot better.
Yeah, I have one of those lights that you get. You can't change the bulb on it. It's got like a thing on the top of it. You know how you it's one of those desk lamps, and you can like take it and put the bulb in this way. Well, it's got a cover, so you can't take it off. So when it dies,
this is what it looks like.
Oh, cool!
It's one of those.
And this
It's
is
a really.
what the
Oh, look at the backyard.
To me, it's a really nice light.
He got a pounding melon whacker out there.
That's what the wife does. She plants it right there outside the door.
I would think you'd get in trouble if you tried to whack a patty melon with that.
I've got a lot of long grass up the hill, and
you need something easy to take care of it.
Oh, well, that's there. She placed that strategically right in front of me. So
hint, Jonesy. Honey, this is here for you when you have a minute.
See, this is where I'm sitting. I can't see it really until I put the little camera out the door, and I went, "Oh, the sky looks lovely." Oh, what's that?
Hi, Rutherford.
Oh,
I will be doing my mail call tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Tony.
Okay.
And I'll tag in.
Yeah, I might miss it if you do it live because I got my last day in town, so I got to do a ton of running around.
I don't do them live. It's just I do them and I tag who sent the things to me.
Okay.
So you will get notification.
I don't know if you got mine. I put at Stonewolf on mine and at Rebecca.
He sent me 2 of them.
Ooh.
Too.
Oops. I sent 2 to Danny too.
So there's
extra special.
There's 3 in one and there's 2 in another. So there is only going to be 1 sticker put on that sticker board back there. And then we'll have.
Well, the 3 was the right one.
Well, no, there was 2 in the first one, and then 3 in the other envelope. So,
yeah, because one's for your brother. Now you have more than enough.
I have more than enough.
It's like when you
can see my sticker board back there. It's getting pretty full. You see
my
it back
cat's running around like a maniac back there somewhere.
Back there behind the chair, right there.
Full. Yeah. I'm still waiting for my stickers to arrive. I ordered them, but they haven't turned up yet. My sad sticker, there's me boxing kangaroo.
I like it.
You didn't get one of them, Tony, did you?
No.
I haven't got any stickers from you, Jonesy.
No, well, I haven't got any to send out, to be honest.
I went to price them and I went, oh, nope, nobody's getting a sticker from me for a while.
I don't think you have I know you don't. Ooh, I like the 61s.
Yeah, I grabbed them when I was over there. But yeah. The old Cat's Head. We played
Highway 61.
We played a gig in that out the front of that bookshop in Clarksdale, Mississippi.
Cool.
Cathead, yeah. And that's just another band.
Well, that's why I didn't get it. You put it in the description.
Oh, did I? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do those things. I don't know how to do those things. I just do it.
I wonder why I didn't figure it out.
Well,
I like the sticker board.
Get your gigs on Route 66.
Yeah. We didn't really, but yeah, sort of. We crossed it a couple of times. We didn't really go on it.
You know that song that get your gigs.
Yep.
On Route 66.
Yeah. Sure do, and it's amazing.
It's I've got a feedback going on.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too.
Joe, did you get by accident? Oh God, that was horrible.
Is that better?
I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest.
That's not me.
What have I done?
I think it might be Jonesy.
What have I done? What's going on?
You might have a feedback coming out kicking at us.
Feedback from where?
When you drop something, you might have two open up your YouTube or something.
Wrong mouse. That works with this mouse.
Hi, Sheena.
Nothing working there. Nothing working there.
That's what
Okay,
your
so
wife
we'll just
wants
say
saying when she looks in the yard.
Hi, Sheena. Hi, Sheena.
Hey, Sheena. How's that? Is it any better?
Let's see. I'm getting it back.
Feedback loop. Is it?
Hello.
It's looping.
All right, hang on.
Damn.
I'll fix this by doing this.
Hi, Fat Ninja.
Everyone will be echoing. Echo.
Echo.
It's still there.
Turn that off, and then we go back over to.
I like Tony's laughter echoing back.
Echo channels.
How's that?
Much better.
Good.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I had to turn the microphone gain down.
Oh, Rebecca.
Ooh.
We got the speakers real close.
The speakers are up above us on a shelf that we have up there. I didn't think I had touched it, but I guess I did.
Well, we're fixed now.
Just learning all this new stuff.
Somebody said Ricola. No.
Rebecca,
That sounds
here we go.
It was tempting.
Oh, then you're gonna hear rattling for a second. I'm opening up my Hall's bag.
Oh, that's for the headphones, the one on the bottom. Did you hear that?
Okay, much better. Sorry, Jonesy, I'm done.
Oh, man.
All it was a Hall's bag.
That's worse than his feedback, I tell you. That was like a kids at Christmas all at once, ripping their presents open.
I'm not gonna cough. Hold on.
Hey, welcome in at Ninja DM. What's a DM for? I wonder.
Okay, I think I'm back. And poor Sheena, she's over there laughing her rear end off at me.
Oh man.
Anyway, so don't forget, I'm sure everybody here knows it is the Good Cop Bad Dog night. I'm assuming. I'm sort of lost a bit. Is that tonight? In half an hour?
2.5 hours.
In when? In 2.5
2.5 hours.
It's 9:30 here.
Really?
Yes, 9:30 p.m.
It's
only
10:30
7:30 here.
And 10:30 where I am.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Mitzvah.
Well, I thought that was going on at 3 o'clock my time, which is half an hour away. But obviously, daylight savings has moved you further away.
Do you see what I use for my cats to get them away from the door so BB doesn't leave again?
Yeah.
And I leave it on mist. All they have to hear is that sound, and they go running away.
You're lucky. My cat just looks at it and goes, "Yeah, right, Mom."
What my dogs do with a squirt gun.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I'm doing a live Thursday night with Nikki. I wasn't gonna do one, and Nikki goes, "Come on, it's your Thursday, it's your live night." I go, "But I'm doing one on Saturday. What am I gonna talk about on Thursday?" She goes, "Do one, I'm coming." I said, "Okay." So it's a Nikki and Does live.
They're the best ones. Yeah, well, I just jumped on here because I wanted to give this channel another live because it hasn't really had one.
I'm glad you did.
I'm glad you did too.
Yeah, well, I had the time until lovely Mrs. J wanted to do gardening. She cut. I'll tell you what. Let me show you this.
She's not throwing stuff at you yet. You're doing good.
Yeah, that's it.
Dump the water, please.
Can you see the branch? Like it looks like just gardening. See that plant there next to the tree?
Yeah.
And see, there's a fire pit on the edge there on the left bottom corner, and to the right, all those branches that you see there, that they shouldn't be there. That's a tree that she's cut down back there somewhere and dragged it down the hill and plonked it next to the fire pit to burn. So that's going to sit there for a couple of days to
take your clothes.
Yeah, they're real. Them leaves are full of oil too. I don't know what's in them, but geez, they burn. Yeah, but apart from everything else, how's like I feel I don't know if there's going to be America's going to go a bit funny with what's going on today. I think is they're going to settle down and everyone's going to know what path they're on and just relax. I just hope.
It's just another day in America.
Yeah, I just hope. Like on the news here, it's the news here starts with orange man this, orange man that, and like, why are they talking about him for? Because he's not even nominated, or he's not even doing his thing. He's doing his thing, but he's not.
He still has a hold of the Republican Party, so that's why they talk about him, because it's possible talk of him running again in the next presidential election in 2 years.
Yeah, but I'm saying we're Australians, right? Why are we worrying about what's going? Like, fair enough, come on the news and say
I get you.
The election's on, blah blah blah. This is for the Senate and whatever the politics is. It's happening now, and instead, no, the news is orange man bad. This is happening. He could be doing it again. Oh no, what's going to happen in America? That's the sort of the gist of our local news here, and I find it really strange that that's the way they want to, unless they think they get ratings out of talking about it.
You guys aren't even close to America either.
It's got me beat, mate. Like, and when I went over there in 2020, and everything was, like he was in full swing doing his thing back then, and people just talked him up. They said we mightn't like his antics and his thing, but geez, we got some money in our pocket. They opened up this, they've opened up that. We've got cheap fuel. We've got like life's good. Everyone was talking it up like that. Yeah, the occasional person who was on the other side of I don't even understand the left and the right or the red and the blue, whatever it is. I don't really care as an Australian. It's what we do. Like over here, we just, someone says this is happening, and usually Australia jumps in right behind them. But we got our own issues over here with China doing their thing. They're building, China, like you don't hear much of it over there, but over here, China's moving into all these South Pacific islands, giving them tons of millions of dollars for infrastructure, for airports. What a surprise. And infrastructure for shipping. What a surprise. And then they're giving them money for hospital and schools, which is the bonus. But the catch is that we're going to have our warships and our airplanes flying in and flying out just for training drills and practice runs, and it all gets closer and closer and closer to us. I tell you, it's a bit off-putting what we see and what we hear. But what will be, I don't know. I don't want to bring the conversation down, but I think I just did.
I just got a notification for my own video.
Well, that's pretty cool. You going to watch it?
I will watch it. I watch all my videos.
And that's the drone flight, is it?
It was funny, though. I don't usually get a notification about it, though.
Let me have a look. See if I got a notification.
Pretty sure I know I put it up there.
I'm on that channel, so I'll change channels here.
An hour ago, it was uploaded. Drone Sunset.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. Would have been better if the skies were clear and I could have got the colors on the mountains around me, but nope.
It's still pretty.
Yeah. I'll tell you what we'll do, Tony. I'll drag it up on the share screen and let me have a look. I'll see.
Sure.
This is on my feed now, right? I just opened up my feed. I've got.
Yeah, mine says an hour ago.
Man, I'm so behind on my notifications.
Let me have another look at that. Doesn't even come up on my feed.
Hi, Johnny Small Pepper.
Hey, Johnny.
Oh, here we go. Outdoors, 1 hour ago. Yep. Let me get that onto there.
I was running it, but I put it on pause. I'll run it when we're done. That way, he'll get the extra view.
let me share it. You can describe it, Tony, as we watch. So the channel is.
Oh, it's pretty self-description.
Yeah, I'm at the spot where it's from above the trees and the campers.
You can all see that, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yep.
So pretty.
You just see the mountain back there.
I don't even know if Tony knows this, but I used to live in Washington State.
Look at this sun. That's where I paused at.
Overhead of the campground. That's my camper right below me.
Oh, nice with the blue awning and the white truck.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's you moving around.
No, it's the dog.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it is too.
I like how it's kind of secluded, tucked in there. Even though it's on the road, you got like the trees behind you from the neighbors behind you.
Yeah. And no neighbors on the other side, which kind of shocked me when we got here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Look how pretty.
I gotta get me one of these drones. I've got a bad habit of leaving up someone's post. She Devil's Adventures.
I like how you bring the drone down. It's so cool.
Oh, man, it looks like the trees are growing, doesn't it? Look at that. It does.
Oh.
It's very, very,
very cool.
Nice camera work. And this is another one of yours, Tony?
Yeah, it's a little longer one though.
Let's have a quick look. Sunset on the beach.
Actually, I was in a live with Sheena when I filmed this one.
Was this the Pacific Ocean?
Yes.
Love the sound of it.
Is the water going to reach them? And is this the GoPro 7?
Tony.
What's that?
Is this the GoPro 7? The camera?
I don't remember when I put it out.
Or whatever you filmed it is, it come up pretty nice.
I can find out quick enough though.
Beautiful.
That one's September 27th, yes.
Yeah, but did you film it with the Hero 7 GoPro?
And I got really lucky with the thumbnail for that one with the dog's head right in the sunset.
All right. Well, let me just sort of pause it and go up to about here. We'll continue on. Now look at that.
So pretty.
That's golden.
That was a good day. We don't normally get clear skies at sunset on the beach. I could have been a mile north or a mile south, and I would not have got this footage.
Well,
Wow.
glad you did. I haven't seen this before.
It almost looks like sunrise because it looks like the sun's going up.
Oh, here we go.
But it's not.
It does kind of do that when it's bouncing on the beach.
Yeah.
All the
pretty,
crab,
though.
all the little crab holes.
Those are all razor clams.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You definitely don't go on the beach without your shoes on with razor clam with the razor clams.
Well, they're under the ground pretty good. You got to
Okay.
dig them up.
Oh, those are the bubbles that they leave behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is one of the big fields that are out there.
I know that we used to go cohogging over on the Cape. And if you're not careful, when you're barefoot in the water and you're trying to dig with your feet, it could slice your feet wide open.
Oh yeah, some of the inland beaches here around Puget Sound, you don't go out with full foot protection. You don't go out there with sandals. You wear shoes.
Yeah.
Wow.
The barnacles will just tear you up, and all the shells and everything growing out there.
Yeah.
You scroll along a bit more. Will.
I've got all my cameras turned on right now, so I'm doing pretty good.
You need Shayna in the background.
Yeah, I was in her live stream doing the same thing.
Yeah.
The thing was, we got weather coming in tomorrow, and I'm only here for a few more days, so it was come on out today. Hope we get a good sunset. We're getting a good sunset. I imagine my next good sunset video is going to be down in Arizona somewhere. Yeah, starting to catch the waves now. Hopefully it's coming out on the camera as good as it is here, because it's blinding me. I should put the sun back on. Oh, that helps a bit, yeah. Wow. And one camera I got set up, I can run a filter on it later. And that'll hopefully come out pretty nice. It would have come out great, except I didn't have that camera actually on. We don't get this very often, even here. Usually evening times, the clouds roll in, and this doesn't happen. But it'd be happening now. Where's your ball? Go find your ball. It's always cool to watch it disappear or come up through the ocean.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
glad-
really nothing better than watching a sunrise and sunset when you're out on the water. There's just no comparison.
Yeah.
Or if you're up on the mountain.
Yes.
How do you finish it? How's it finish? Hey, that way. That's nice work there, Tony. I'll have to.
Yeah.
Don't start that.
I'm sorry.
I'm starting that.
Sorry. I
Sorry,
gotta
people.
get up 6 in the morning, have some coffee, get my blood pressure high before I go to the doctor's appointment. You know.
Well, that was
It's definitely
awesome,
time for
mate.
me to
Thank you.
and my brother, because tomorrow we've got an appointment to be somewhere
Well, thanks for popping on.
and stuff.
I'm probably
I'm
Sunset.
staying until you're leaving.
Beautiful.
I'm going to run to the top of the hour, and then I'll cut my live then. But
Okay.
Then go
Thank
grab
you.
your weed whacker and get to work.
just when that you wouldn't believe when that come on. Usually, my lovely wife doesn't walk in, and she doesn't want to be on camera for whatever reason. If she doesn't want to be on camera, she's not on camera. So
Right.
she's walked in and she said, "Are you on camera?" And I showed her the other monitor, and I said, "Can you see what you see? That's all people can see." And she said, "Yep." She come in here with the nail clippers and her bare feet, and she put her feet up. She says, "Time to do my nails, please." So I was doing the pedicure. Nail clip
That's in fact what Ronald and I are going to do tomorrow.
while,
I don't clip my own toenails anymore. It's too hard to get your feet up there as you get older.
I hear that, Rebecca. I hear that big time.
I'm afraid of him cutting me, so we let somebody else that's a nurse knows what she's doing.
Well, we've got to do the dog shortly, and I'm always worried about the cutting too far on the dog. So it's
Yeah.
Hey, if anyone in the chat would like to share their link, just type radio, RADIO, and your link will drop again. So I see we've got some good people in the chat. There's My Raindrop Life. I'm definitely going to watch your channel later tonight, my time. And we'll, thanks for popping in. I'm not sure if this is the first time you've come into one of my lives, but I don't do a lot. I'm going to try to do at least one a week on this channel. And then there's always 2 a week on the other channel. But I like my time where I'm not playing music and I can just talk to my friends.
Runneth over. You did snow globe instead of radio.
Take a look at that.
Snow globe.
I know, that's beautiful.
Ah, there we go. She's got the snow globe.
That makes sense.
It's got butterflies.
Pretty.
Yeah.
It's got if you can look down there.
Yeah.
There's some sprinkle stuff down in there that I'm trying to get to move. And
I've got one sent to me.
oh my gosh.
What?
I know you guys can't hear it, but there's coyotes hooping and hollering
outside your place.
And how does a coyote holler and hoop?
Like a pack of crying children.
Yeah, it's a very high pitched sound.
I go, oh, like that.
No, it's
no.
Sort of like that.
A hyena.
And it's very high
Yeah,
pitch.
close to a hyena.
Close to a hyena, yes.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't heard any tonight where I'm at.
Well, I definitely just did out my window. I'm gonna slide that window down.
I say your cats and all your animals inside.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Oh well.
See all the things floating around in there now.
Yeah, all the oh my gosh,
glitter,
hearts and stars and moons.
Oh, okay, no glitter. It's hearts, stars, and moons. That's even better.
Here's a question for you, Rebecca.
Yes.
When did your interest in knitting take hold? Like all your later in life?
When I was 18.
Oh wow.
Wasn't as a child. I was in Job Corps in Oregon. And I watched somebody make these slippers. And I'm like, I wonder if I can do that. And it's knitted.
Right.
And of course, in all the moves, I lost the pattern. So I'm still trying to find it. And how they did it was they did knit, knitted. And then they did this knit, did a whole bunch of knits and then a purl, which then made this thing sit like this.
Okay.
And then you just did a whole bunch of rows to see if it would fit. And then the toe section was a knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl.
Get it tighter.
Yes, to get it around the toes.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. So I'm still looking on knitting places to be able to find those. And I used to make them all the time. And then I stopped for a while, of course, and started doing embroidering, and then went back to knitting, and crocheting didn't come until about 2 years ago. And it was because I did this blanket for someone that was done on this. It's an S loom that you leave open. If my brother wants to go back and get it, I can show you it. And you leave one section open and it makes it 60 inches wide. This knitted blanket. And I looked at the edge and I didn't like what it looked like. So I took it out to my sister, Christine, that has passed away. And she got me started doing double crochet around the whole thing. And that's how my knitting got started. That's it.
Right.
Very cool.
It's just learning how to do that double crochet around that knitted blanket.
And obviously you enjoy knitting. You
do.
And you enjoy giving because you're a very giving person. So that's I've watched, like, I've been in. I don't know how many subscribers you had earlier in the piece, but when I come here about 8 weeks ago, or it might have been longer than that now, but I've only been in this sort of group for a little while, and you were sort of in the background doing your little typing away, and now you're full front in the camera, in the chat, you're sharing stuff out. You're doing really well. So
it blows my mind that there's 328 people following me.
Mm-hmm. I think this.
It blows.
Doesn't blow my mind. It blows my mind. I got little more than that following me. Why?
Yeah.
And everybody kept saying you've got over 100 people. At a point, it went down below 100, but anytime I looked, it was under 100. And people are saying you're over 100 and you have no video. And it was because of coming in all to these lives,
for sure,
and talking and just doing my thing, making those hats and stuff for people. I would be on their live and I would be making their hat and finishing it. And people are like, "What? She's done?"
Now those round loops are amazing for that.
They are. They make it so quick because that's the only way I have ever made a knitted hat. I've never just knitted a hat.
You're lucky. It's not much fun.
I bet not. Well, the thing is that you have to be with the person that you're going to make that hat for. And because of those looms, it stretches. And in fact, Des, I have now figured out that you're probably the same size head as my sister Christine. She had a big head. I somewhat have a big head, but she had a very big head. That I could probably with that bigger loom, I could make you a hat that would stay on your head. You know?
Instead of doing the squirt
stay on
off the top.
That's what
No, I'm not
the
kidding.
hat.
It would stay on.
Yeah, my hat. Every time I put a hat on, I'll put it on and I'll go whoop. Only because it's either too small or my hair is so thick that it just doesn't stay on.
Yeah, it squirts right off the top. I know.
I was going to say, that's the nicest time I've heard anybody tell anyone they've got a big head.
Big head. I'll take big head.
There's nothing wrong with big head.
No, I got one too. Look at the size of mine, buddy melon. It's massive. But,
in fact, the lamb hat that guy got from Orchlands here in Missouri, it does that slide up because it's not like the ones I make. You know, it's just not.
I want a link, and you're getting ready to get off in 3 minutes.
Oh, that was the plan. I got. When I went to when we were in Dallas, the two daughters wanted. The eldest daughter wanted a trinket or some jewelry or something like that. Like I said, what do you want me to bring you home? And the two younger ones said, we want cowboy hats. We want, I want a cowboy hat. So when I was in Dallas, I went into this shop, and they said, what hat? Yeah, like what size are they? And I go, oh, geez, no, I don't know. I said, I got my head's huge. The next one down, yeah, her head's pretty big, and the one younger than her, well, maybe she's a bit smaller. And so this lady got this hat out and she put it on my head, and she, that suits you really well. And I wish I bought it now. Like I thought, I'm not carrying these hats all over the countryside, but I needed to make sure I get them there. Otherwise, I thought I might have missed out. But in the end, I could have bought them at a number of places. But yeah, we bought these two big cowboy hats. One wanted a black one. She's the baddie, and the other one wanted the white one, and she's the goodie. So when we come home, when we come home, it's funny how they both wear them there and again for different things. But man, that and they're is it Stetsons? Is that the brand?
Yeah,
the Stetsons. And she brought out this box and she said, "Would you like to see the?" I think she said presidential Stetson. She said, and I said, really? And she said, well, you can't touch it unless you wear the gloves. And everyone, like there was like 5 of us there, and I said, well, I'm thinking of buying one. She said, oh, you won't buy this one, but I'd like to show you. And she pulled it out. She said $18,000 for this hat.
Ouch.
And as I
that's
said,
kind of funny because my hat is made in Australia.
A Akubra?
Not the one I'm wearing, my cowboy hat.
Yeah, is it an Akubra?
I don't remember. I don't even think I could read the label after so many years.
Yeah,
I know my good one that's in my cabinet inside is a Stetson, and I very seldom even get that out.
Yeah,
I'm hard on things.
Yeah, well, it was.
That's a beautiful shell.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It is. Where'd you find that one? At the shop.
It was in a bag of these things. These were in it. I have no idea what these are. This little driftwood was in there. The shells and also these. I have no idea what they are, but it was like a potpourri type bag.
Yeah.
And here, everybody knows what this is.
Starfish. Yeah.
Starfish. Yeah. Thorny starfish.
And I'm not sure what kind of shell this is, but
yeah, we get a few of them around here. Yeah.
Yeah. Same here.
And I got this kind of spiky
That's
one.
Beautiful.
And then this one.
You're a shell collector. Is that? Can I say that? No?
Yeah, I am.
Wonder what the government does here. I mean, biosecurity. If I posted a shell.
Isn't this like a clam one?
Yeah, that is a clam.
That's what I was thinking. This was a clam.
We have a lot of them like that around here.
And I think they call these conch shell.
Yeah, it's a very small conch. Yeah.
Yeah. I say conchs are a lot bigger, only because I grew up in the Virgin Islands.
That's a small conch shell.
How many more you got?
Is this one kind of like a conch shell also?
I don't remember what those are called.
Yeah.
They're cool looking. I love the spines.
I so.
Just very, very interesting. And
What else we got?
I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with these here because the cats like to play with them. Yeah, these are the big balls that I have no idea what they are.
I mean, it looks like someone skinned a lemon.
It does.
It does.
Looks like you hang it on paint it yellow and red and put it on the Christmas tree.
Take a look at this thing.
Oh, sorry. Let me go back.
It's like it's twisted.
It looks like a dog bone.
It's wood.
Wow.
Oh, neat.
And of course some driftwood.
Tell you what, with all the floods we've had here, we've got driftwood everywhere on the beaches. Everything from the size of a car to little twigs.
Let me see if I can let you guys see this. Put my hand behind it.
Oh, that's better. Yeah.
Isn't
Oh,
that
that's cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Good night, Sheena.
Here's this one.
Looks like a pod or something.
I was saying it looks like a pod for a second. Yeah.
Yeah. Something. It's kind of
By the way, go ahead.
interesting. So yeah.
Rebecca, I just measured my head, Rebecca.
Yes.
Sorry, Jonesy.
It's not that big, honestly.
What size?
24 inches round.
It will work. That big loom will work.
I don't think I want to know what mine is. I know what my hat size is.
What about your headphones? You take your headphones off?
Yeah, 24 inches around. That's why I said, "Oops, sorry." When you guys heard let me bring it down.
I should have been watching the little monitor down the bottom, and then I would have been able to flick it up real quick.
Yeah, that would have been funny to watch. No, you don't measure your head that way. It's like, yeah, you do.
I do think that big loom, it would fit your head. I really do.
If not, just make it tall enough it covers everything.
Yeah, and then you can just flip it up.
She can cut some eye holes in it later, right?
Oh, it sounds like Fat Albert and the gang. All right. Oh, we're past your time, Jonesy.
Yeah, so who's live now? Anyone?
Almost 5 minutes past.
So who's out there? Can we jump into anybody else's?
Anybody else live?
I can't see.
Backwoods Misfit going live in 30. Shooting Stars live now. I thought I saw a couple more.
Oh yeah, Shorty's Adventures. She's live. Well, I'd just like to say, chilling. Man, there's a few. Okay. Anyway, I'd just like to say thanks to everybody for spending some time with me on this Wednesday afternoon, especially.
Well, thanks for coming on during the time I could join you.
No. Well, that's what. I'll probably do some more. It's very hard for me to lock a time in that suits early in the day,
right,
sort of, or early in the evening for you guys, because my schedule is just all over the shop, so I haven't got a schedule to say. But yeah, if I get an opportunity and I have a quick look around, you might see me pop on here and there. But yeah, time to. I honestly thought with the time difference, it'd be midnight now in Central. So what time is it in Central now?
10.
And it's 11. It's 11 Eastern. 11:07 Eastern.
Wow, so they're 2 hours difference on me now. So that's 5 o'clock. So they come on my time. They used to be at 3 o'clock, then our daylight savings hit, and it went to 4 o'clock, and then their daylight savings hit, and now it's gone to 5 o'clock. I thought it would have went. I thought it
go in the opposite directions.
Yeah. No, well, that suits me.
Yeah, because you guys sprung ahead, and we've gone back and we fought them back.
We fell back.
And they sprung ahead.
Yeah, well, you might see more of me now, which is awesome. So I'd like to thank everybody in the chat. And if I haven't said hi to anybody in the chat, I apologize because I'm pretty unorganized, honestly. So She Devil Adventures, thank you. And everybody else that I probably haven't said because I'm really bad at this, but I know. And for Rebecca, for Des, and for Tony, thanks very much. We're going to end this here now, and I'll just, wherever you go, tell them Jonesy sent you. How's that?
I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed, so I can't say you sent me because there's nobody there. So
yeah, she's tired of the keyboard prints on the forehead.
Talk to the pillow. Talk to the pillow, Des. Jonesy sent me. All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So we'll be signing off, and yeah, get out there and buy. Usually, I'd love to say buy some buy some music of your favorite musician, only for the price of a cup of coffee, and that'll help him buy a cup of coffee or put some music out there. Thank you, guys.